All right. Welcome everyone to our first MBA. Evan, I see you down there. You have to request for a speak, so you can jump in. But first of all, I would like to spend some minutes welcoming the community. We are doing today our first MAA, where we have collected some questions from the community, and we will talk about uh, billions and what is coming next. I would like to say hi to. I see a lot of people from the community down there. Hopper, Honey, Pitbull, Mary, Oreon. Nice to see you here, Sarah, Timelace, Paka, Super Creeper, Hammer, our beloved Mode, Crypto Shark, Jordi also from the team. I see Ron there. Oops, someone is ringing the bell. Give me 1 sec. 1 sec. I'll be back right now.
So while Javi is picking up his Amazon Mason delivery package.
Yeah, sorry about that. Like life problems. Yeah, let's keep going. So happy to see you all here. I'm gonna double check with Evan if she's doing well. But first of all, I would like to do a mic test to see that everything is working well. So Alex, how are you doing?
Hello.
Yes.
Can you hear me well?
Yes, perfect. Ravi, next mic tech, how are you doing today?
GM everyone. Super excited for this space.
Cool. Thank you, Ravi. So first of all, before going to the questions that the community had during this week that we've been gathering, also today I was on the OG chat checking for new interesting question. I would like to each of us introduce ourselves a little bit, our background and what we do in Billions. If you want, Alex, you start first and then Ravi goes.
GM, everybody. Very excited to be here as part of the Billions community. So I started my path in the Web3 space 4 years ago, almost, as part of the Polygon project. At that moment, I was started in the Polygon Zero Knowledge project, where Polygon started to do a big investment in zero knowledge technology, in zero knowledge teams. And then I was moved to the Polygon ID project, which later on spun off as Privado ID, which now has become Billions Network. And this is what we are going to be today reporting to. I am the CMO, so responsible for marketing, and very happy and very excited to be in this AMA and explain exciting news, exciting alpha that we are going to be sharing with you today. Thank you, Javi. Ravi, you want to go first next?
Yeah, sorry.
Yeah.
It was the Amazon package. Sorry. Ravi, go first.
All right. Hi, everyone. This is Ravi Agrawal. I started my career more in the Web2 world, working with large financial institutions for many, many years. And then sometime in 2015, 2016, I got first time introduced to Bitcoin and blockchain. And since then, this crazy technology has been always keeping my attention. Um, uh, Sometime around 2018, 2019, I had an opportunity to run my own startup. We have been working on blockchain-based service and blockchain-based product. And then in the early 2021, got an opportunity to work with Polygon, has been working in the strategy office with Sandeep for a few years. And then now working as part of Billions, previously called as Polygon ID, in the growth and AI partnership capacity.
Thank you, Ravi. So Evin is missing. She's joining in a few minutes. So about myself, I'm Javi. I'm community lead here at iBillions. I joined the Web3 space in 2021. I felt in love about NFTs, about communities, about gaming, and about the metaverse. And I actually was a Web3 entrepreneur for the last 3 years before joining Billions, before joining Polygon ID on January last year. I built an NFT community, a Spanish-speaking community, and now in Billions, I've been working in creating and growing the community. So again, thank you very much to everyone that is joining today. We will start with some questions that we have from the community. I will be reading also to the chat that you can find up on the right, and I will select also some questions from there. But to start with, I would like to start with Alex with one of the most common questions that we have from the community. For instance, Ananth, thanks Ananth, was asking about this today. We would like to know, Alex, about the Billions roadmap. What is the long-term vision and what is coming soon? I will be sharing the screen to have here like a visual roadmap, but the stage is yours, Alex.
Okay, thank you. So can you share please the roadmap so I can talk it through?
Yes, doing that.
So this is very, very important to have a long-term vision where we are going and what we want to achieve with Billions. Billions is a very solid, stable project backed up by a team with more than 7-8 year experience in Web3 and very, very focused on shipping high quality technology. So the problem that we are trying to solve with, that we are solving with Billions.network is basically how can I trust, how can I know I can trust my counterparty on the internet? Nowadays is already a problem. How many spam, how many, how many issues we can have on the internet with bots, with spams and so on. And this is getting even more complicated in the age of AI, right? You cannot distinguish, in the future, you will not be able to distinguish online between a human and an agent. It's going to be impossible. Agents are going to be so much improved. It's already happening now, right? So how do I know I am interacting with a human or with a machine? How can I do that without receiving an undue amount of information about them? So I'm talking also about your privacy, about your data. Trust between parties, regardless if it's humans or agents, is the basis for relationships, for business, for growth, therefore for wealth. And that's the reason we launched this. We were very carefully thinking about this roadmap, and this roadmap has 3 main phases. Here is where we want to establish the boundaries, the differences between humans and machines. We as humans, we can have access to different types of content, different types of applications, different types of benefits, different types of rewards even. Then we will go into the second phase, which is what we call the reputation layer, where we will be connecting humans and AI agents through verified reputation. Now we will know you are not only a human or an agent. I can distinguish between you both, but I can know your reputation and verified by cryptology. We cannot lie. So I'm talking about maybe you are interacting with a person and you want to know he's not on an anti-money laundering list or on a sanction list, or if he's from a specific country or an agent. This will be backed up by our framework called Deep Trust, where you want to know that this agent has been developed by a certain developer with such a credibility, or it has been trained by a person with a data model that is also trustable. So this link between agents and humans is very important, because if you need to give identity to agents to be able to give them later accountability. So this is what we're going to build on the second phase, which is the reputation layer. And last, this is where we want to get, and we need these 2 first phases for getting there. We're going to get into the global trust economy. What we're going to be doing is enabling rich identities backed by trusted credentials. We're going to be enhancing the information about the different actors, humans or agents, and this will be allowing us to do more interactions, more trusted interactions by verified reputation and relationships. So you know that we launched Billions.network beginning of March, right? So just this is very important, so you understand. I can explain how fast the Billions network is growing. Just in 2 months, we have achieved almost 800,000 pre-registration, almost 400,000 followers in Twitter. And here in the Discord community, we are more than 300,000 Discord users just in 2 months. During this time, our team of engineers, experienced engineers, have been very busy building what we are going to be announcing today. They have been working very hard. So today for you, in exclusive for the Discord community of Billions.network, we are announcing today the Billions beta version app, mobile app. So today, this week, so we announced it today that it's going to be come up to the market. We will share with you in exclusive, just for this community, the beta version. This will come sometime this week, okay? And what you're going to be able to do with this application in the first beta version. And today we are releasing this beta version. But there are coming in the future exciting news. What you will need to do is exactly the first phase of the roadmap. So we are already executing in 2 months the first phase of the roadmap, which is you're going to be able to prove that you are a human. So, and this is not just you're going to be proving that you are a human. You will be able to do that in a very accessible way to anyone. No need of external, non-scalable hardware devices. No need to store body parts in databases. Your personal information will not leave the device. So everything is secure, everything is private. And you have to know that the team building this application is the same team that has built the most used zero-knowledge libraries, ZIRCON, which is the most widely used privacy-preserving zero-knowledge libraries in the whole Web3 space. So zero knowledge, for the ones who don't know, is the technology behind of allowing privacy. So I can prove you something without having to reveal information about me. So all this trust that I was referring before will be done in a very minimal way of sharing information, right? So this technology that is the base for the Billions application and the team behind is the same technology that banks like HSBC, Deutsche Bank, or governments like the European Commission, part of the European Blockchain Sandbox, are using. So this is not a new technology. It's a bulletproof, widely used, very stable technology that we are using as a core for this application. Also, more than 9,000 projects across Web2 and Web3 are using this technology. TikTok, for example, Aptos, among others, right? So really excited to share that with you today. This is just the first step in a very exciting path that we have along ahead of us. And we are really looking forward for your feedback when you can download and test this beta application. Thank you very much. And I will hand it over back to Javi, who is doing a great job. And he will be sharing with you during this week once the engineers have already this application deployed. He will be sharing with you in the Discord community the link so you can use it and test it. And you can be one of the first human verified in the Billions application. Thank you very much.
Thank to you, Alex. Wow, guys and girls, what do you think? A lot of alpha. We had here a question also from the community about new features or new products from Saitada. And Alex spoiled the alpha, right? We are having our first beta version of the app this week. It will be exclusively available for people in the community to join. This is really important for us, that you, the ones that you would like to act like a beta tester, test the app, and give us some good feedback before we publicly announce it, right? Before going to Ravi, that I also have a few questions for you. I'm gonna stop sharing for now. I would like again to say hi to the community. I see a lot of great faces here. Vitali, Geek, Jazaman, Herimax, hello brother, Rosehul, happy to see you here, Renato, Sampei, Balto, Jesus, super happy that you are all here today. Next, Ravi, I would like you to, I'm gonna share again the screen, and I would like you to tell us your work here in Billions and in Privado ID around the partnership that we have been working on with the company that have validated our technology, as Alex said, that is being used for companies by companies like TikTok, even WorldCoin, Aptos. So I'm gonna share the screen, Ravi, and I would like you to talk a little bit more about the partnership that we have been working on, and later on, and I would also would be happy that if Alex want to join, I will ask you a question from the community about AI and Billions. But let's start, Ravi, with the work that you have done here in Billions and in Privado Idea around the partnerships, so the community knows the companies that we are working on, and maybe you want some alpha about what is coming.
Sure, man. Let's go. So in the meantime, when you bring up the screen, I think we have been working with several partners across the ecosystem in order to take our solution to the masses. What Javi is going to be sharing is where we have dissected our ecosystem across different groups. So on to the right side, which is where we got few names from the Web3 space, and pardon in case if we are not able to showcase any logo from our existing partners, but this is just an indicative list of all the partnerships and the integrations that we have. The idea here is that Billions is not going to be only for the Web3 community or the Web3 projects, but we are also actively working across the traditional and the Web2 world. So on the Web3 side, there are very interesting use cases that we have been working in the past from the Privado ID perspective. But to name a few, the idea here is that how can we bring in that verification layer that Alex was explaining a few minutes back, in order to support the use cases across all the Web3 vertical, whether it is gaming, NFT, DeFi, RW, and whatnot. The kind of early use cases that we have been seeing is mainly in the area where the projects need to see how we can do the bot resistance, how we can bring in unique users so that user is not coming with hundreds and thousands of wallet and taking an undue advantage of the reward systems. And at the same time, for the gaming, there are use cases which are related to gamers' ID, gamers' reputations, and so on. And if we go towards the more high-level assurance use cases in the space of, I would say, more institutional use cases, and the RWA, we are talking about how can we have the reusability of the KYC credentials for the users. So very exciting use cases that we have been seeing in the Web3 space. When it comes to the enterprises, this is a segment where we feel that partnering with some of the enterprises and channel partner would help us in terms of giving the multiplier effect. And our strategy here is working with those partners. They understand our product, and that eventually help us to take our product to multiple enterprises and organization. And hence we have been working very actively setting up our channel partner program, working with some of the names here, and try and see how can they learn about our product and make it easy for so many Web2 and traditional players in order to integrate this trust and identity layer into their solutions. We have been also working with government across the globe. Some of them are going to be coming out very, very soon, where we are integrating the solutions both in the existing form plus some customization that have been made. For example, in one of the country where we are doing an offline verification, this is a very custom built solution in order to provide, in order to help in a use case where there are no internet connectivity, where the user may not have a smartphone, or they may be just on the dial pad related to, those old school phones. Even in those situations, how can we enable such kind of an identity layer so that this solution can work offline as well as online? Very, very excited in terms of seeing those use cases being built using our product and tech stack. Additionally, we have been working with some large financial institutions where they have been using this for several use cases. One of them is in public with HSBC, and they have been using it for reusability of the KYC, where the users across different regions can put their credentials and they can avoid those painful experience of doing all the paperwork if they are moving across the regions. So that's exciting in terms of several use cases that we have been working across the spectrum, both in Web 2 and Web 3. I see one of the comments which says TCS is there. Yes, I think players like TCS and many other are our channel partners who have been, first of all, evaluating our product. And now once they have evaluated, they are taking our product and working with large set of user base and the customers that they have, where they feel identity solution is meaningful for their customers. Avi, any additional thing that you want me to cover? Otherwise, excited to talk about the AI use cases as well.
Yeah, I will now ask you a question about the AI that we have from the community. But first of all, I wanted to answer also some questions here from the community. So Ali Biric is saying, thank you for the answer, Alex. The fact that only a mobile phone is needed make it truly accessible to everyone. Will there be any special features or additional incentive for these early users? The answer is yes. I mean, for those who download the app, or for those who use the app and verify that they are a real human, they will earn points in our portal. So the answer there is yes. Also answering another question, there will be any reward, any promo code in
Javi,
this.
If I may add something to your answer, it is so Billions is a network of humans and AI agents, right? And you were asking about the rewards about using the application, which is totally what Javi is gonna happen. But the more we are in this network, the more value this network will have. With that, I want to say that you have also a lot of incentives, a lot of power for referring some other members into the community. So anyone that you know that you want them to join the community, you want them to benefit from Billions, please don't hesitate. Use the referral link, share it with them. This is the more we are, the more we all will grow. Thank you, Javi. Sorry for.
Yes, no. Thank you, Alex, for adding that up. The more we are, the more valuable is the network, and also at the end of the day, what we want to do is to give rewards to real users, right? And that's why we are betting that we need to verify user, we need to verify AIs and distinguish from civil accounts, from duplicated accounts, and also from bots, and guarantee that the rewards go to real humans. Before jumping into the next question, Ravi, I also want to launch here a way to win a promo code today for those who are here in the call. I'm gonna ask you something. So take a screenshot of the call, proving that you are here. Later on, upload it to Twitter. Mention Billions Network. Mention our Billions account, and there will be a promo code giveaway for those who upload the screenshot and tag the Billions Twitter account. So next on the question, a question from Galgal for you, Ravi. he's asking, how does Billion Network use zero knowledge proof and decentralized identity to build a scalable and trustable system for humans and AI in a world threatened by deepfakes and synthetic media? So, what are your thoughts there with Billions and AI, Ravi?
Brilliant question, and super excited to see that the community is really thinking in terms of where and what type of use cases we can enable. So appreciate that question. I think the tech stack that we have built is one of the first one where we can create knowledge proof right in the user device. That is something that we take a pride of in terms of how we can enable a zero knowledge kind of a complex cryptographic proof being generated right from the user device, and that too with the speed that can enable a lot of viable use cases and make it more practical technology to be used. Now the way we are trying to do is that using this particular zero knowledge being proof generated, user would be able to share this proof for whatever type of credential that they are expected to get a service, whether they are just proving that they are human, whether they are proving they are unique human, or proving their age, proving their nationality, in order to showcase that they do not belong to a sanctioned country and so on. Now, when it comes to AI, we have taken a hybrid approach. So technically, ways of doing this kind of a verification, and I've shared in the text box, in the chat box, I've just shared a white paper that we have released some time back, which is on the deep trust, specially focusing on the reputation and the identity in the AI space for agents. Now, the way we have taken an approach is we have categorized the identity and reputation for AI agent into three buckets. The first one is we can have verifiable credentials for the AI agent. We can have on-chain attestation for the agents, and then we could have an hybrid approach, which is the third approach. Now, what we feel is that verifiable credential from where we can generate a zero knowledge proof might be more required when we are talking about privacy. And as part of our research, we feel that agent may not have privacy requirement in the early days. And that's where we go with the hybrid approach, starting with the on-chain attestation for the agent. This will not require necessarily zero knowledge proof to be generated, but the on-chain attestation talking about things the agent have done better, maybe a third party giving some kind of a fairness certificate to the agent, or maybe it's a user who have been satisfied with the performance of the agent. They can provide those attestation to the agent and they can be written on chain, which can be read by the consumers who wanted to employ those kind of agent, or maybe just interact with those agent. And that is where we feel that this agent reputation is going to be a game changer, especially when we feel that there are thousands and thousands of agents that would be flooded in the coming months, and we need to differentiate who are the real agents that we need to interact, who are more genuine users versus the fake agents. And this kind of on-chain attestation would give a differentiator to those agents. The hybrid approach also results into some kind of verifiable credentials that can be created over a period of time, where the agents would be in control of those credentials, since they would be controlling their private key and they would be able to sign the messages. This kind of tech, we have been working with several front-running AI projects. A few of them have been announced using our Twitter handle, and we are going to be announcing more of them in the coming days, and especially working with some of the serious tier one AI project in this space.
Thank you very much, Ravi, for the answer. So I'm seeing Evin here. Evin, let's do mic test. Hello, Jem.
GM. It is so wonderful to be here with my awesome teammates and some of our amazing community members. Thank you guys so much for holding it down. And it sounds like we have had a pretty fruitful discussion thus far. But yes, it is wonderful to be here. Really, really excited to share in this
Thank
discussion.
you very much, Evin. Let's make you the protagonist for a while. Can you please first of all present yourself, a little bit about your background and what you do here at Billions?
Certainly, I can. Thank you so much, Javi. So, in addition to collaborating, with our team here today, my role at Billions is co-founder and CEO. So, I also have the opportunity to represent our work, with our partners in government and enterprise and Web3, and also to identify new ways of our tech stack coming to market and serving folks around the world. A little bit about me on a personal level. A little more than 15 years ago at this point, I got excited by decentralized technologies in the context of Bitcoin in a university environment. And so that was my first introduction to decentralized identity and verifiable data in a very limited fashion. But the course of my career has wound through a variety of human-centered design practices, from technical content, such as helping to bring IBM Watson to market, connected home hardware like early connected toothbrushes, and even vehicle-to-vehicle mesh networks. So connected cars and self-driving cars in those early stages of the technology. I've also worked in more of a traditional environment with teams like Berkshire Hathaway, developing insurance products, and then in 2017 I started working full time on chain with a team called Consensus, building out a protocol called Ethereum. In the years since, my focus has entirely remained on identity for human beings and non human actors in these on chain spaces, making it easier for us to coordinate and enjoy a personalized internet and personalized experiences online and in real life. So, today with Billions Network, I'm incredibly proud of, supporting our team of awesome teammates who similarly represent a variety of backgrounds, global understanding, and a desire to enable all of our lives to be more efficient, more personalized, and more joyful.
Thanks, Evin. Now I have a question for you from the community, but to put you into context, since you join a little bit later, and also for the rest of the community down there that join a little bit later. Alex talked about the high-level roadmap, the 3 phases that we have as a Billions to fulfill. Then Ravi talked a little bit about our partnership, the work that we have done with since Polygon ID, Private ID, and now with Billions. And also we talk about the combination between Billions and AI. So for you, Evin, we have like a more high-level question. We would love to know your vision, and the question from Akinselur from the community is: what is the goal of Billions Network in the Web3 space, and how can it solve common problems in the crypto space?
That is a beautiful question, and I think one that we contemplate and work toward every single day as a team. So my vision, our vision with the Billions Network, is that for Web3 and online and connected experiences for everyone, not just those that initiate on in a blockchain environment, our objective is that we can enable personalized experiences for everyone in a seamless and high consent, privacy preserving manner that complies with local laws and allows us to enjoy more value, more time, more choice in how we choose to go about our days. What this means from a practical perspective is that we believe you should be able to prove your identity once and reuse it forever across multiple contexts, across mobile devices and desktop devices, and more across physical space, digital space, and even on chain. And so the types of challenges and opportunities that we are tackling together are many, any in which it is important to be able to determine whether you are a person or a non-human actor, whether you live in a certain location to localize for language or for appropriate content or for associated activities, to be able to determine what recommendations are well suited for you based on your traits and preferences, and to take the guesswork out of access control for everything from legally compliant experiences to those that should be tailored around your preferences. In simple, I believe that in no more than 5 years from now, we will fill out, call it 80% fewer forms than we do today. We will be able to invert the effort of searching for experiences and instead receive well-suited recommendations to what we're seeking that are based on the data about us.
Thanks, Evin. Now the next one is freestyle, and I also would like if Ravi or Alex has something to say. But Evin, the floor is yours. Something that you would like to tell us about Billions?
Wonderful. Well, I look forward to the contributions of our teammates as well, but it sounds like you guys have done a really great job of covering off the opportunity space and some of the initial steps that we are taking in support of the first universal human and AI network built with mobile first verification. One of the things that I want to call out or highlight here is that a unique element around Billions is that inclusion of both human and AI in collaboration in a context where both can be expressed, both can enable new permissions, and both can derive value. I think something that's sort of a little wild card or open floor thing that I think is important to call out is that what we are talking about here is a combination of both deterministic, meaning discernible, known sets of information and identity, such as government IDs, such as lists of participants, sort of known, bounded sets of individuals and users, and probabilistic identity. The likelihood or cost associated with traits and preferences that are not necessarily originated from a single centralized authority. So one of the things that makes our team really special, one of the aspects of our vision that I think is especially bold and aggressive, but also uniquely well suited to the problem sets that we tackle, is the ability to combine data that comes from multiple places, multiple sources of authority. With Billions Network, we have built for and recognized that, as long as there's more than one country in the world, more than one company in the world, more than one source of information about human beings, that we need to be able to combine multiple known sources of that data to create the most robust and most flexible approach to identity and to serve the most use cases. So definitely, thank you so much for that thoughtful question, Javi. And I'm, curious what Alex and Ravi from our team think as well.
Anyone?
Well,
Ravi, Alex?
you want to?
Go, Alex.
Yes, so as we were explaining before, what's coming. So also just for your information, we were also revealing the alpha, the exclusive news that we are going to be launching this week, the new Billions app in exclusive for this community, the beta version, and then we're already explaining the benefits of them being able to prove their humanity inside of this application. So we are also, this is very important also to highlight everything that Evan was explaining today is done by a very solid team, very solid technology that has been also in the space for more than 7 years and used by many projects. So it's something also very important to highlight inside of this explanation of the Billions project. So the stability and the solidity and the credibility of the team behind this project.
Yes, and I want to add on
Yep.
top, before Ravi, you want to come in, a question here in the community: if the app is going to be available for both Android and iOS? Yes, for
Yes.
both iOS and Android, we'll have the mobile app. Ravi, anything else that you would like to add?
I think Evan explained it very well, and Alex have added quite a bit of color on top of it. So we continue.
All right. So last question is about community. We have a super cool question from Kevin that I actually see it down here. Hi, Kevin. So community is a really important topic in Web3. How do you plan to really make the Billions community strong? So that's my job. For us, we are a community first project, right? We are building Billions because we feel that the community needs this solution, needs to solve this problem where the internet is full of bots and full of duplicated accounts. And for us, it's really important to build the best product for you. That's why since the beginning, we are listening to you. We are reading to all of you. We answer to many of you. We cannot answer to all of you because you are too many. But we are doing things to listen to you and to collect the feedback and bring into the team to build better product. For instance, we have the product feedback form that is on the announcement. You can fill it. Some question about the product that we are building, and you will actually win some promo codes, some PowerPoints if you fill your inputs for us. What else are we doing in the community? So you all know the people that is here in the community that we have an onboarding process. Once you join Billions, you are a verified human, and after you interact a little bit and you prove that you're not acting like a bot, you get the real human role. And after that, the next role is the OG role, right? For those who are actively contributing, who are helping moderating the community, creating content, creating memes, showing positive values in the community. We give the OG role, our exclusive community, where we have a private chat there. You also have the choice for those who are OG to nominate other people. We have a channel for that. You have the option to nominate if you feel that someone from the community is showing these positive values and is contributing in the community. You can nominate to that OG, and we review manually review each of these nomination and give you the OG role. What else? Well, we brought last week the promo code, a new feature in our portal where you can claim codes and win points. We launched the first promo code universal to everyone last week, and actually today is the end of that promo code. So please go to the promo code channel if you haven't redeemed the code yet, because this is finishing today, the first code. There will be more codes for sure coming soon, but don't miss this one. What else? What we are also doing the team. We are doing giveaways in Twitter. We are giving away promo codes. You can visit my profile, Ravi, Alex. They have done all some giveaways that are open right now. So if you interact with the tweet, you will be eligible to have a chance to win a promo code. And we will also, and this is alpha, will also start giving some promo codes to the community. So if you have a community or you have a project, please DM me in Twitter, because we will giving away also some promo codes for you, so you can give away in your community. Next, coming today, because finally we're launching the alpha tomorrow on Friday. The beta app. So today we are launching a content competition on Twitter, where we will give for 20 winners some promo code. You will have to create a piece of content proving that you're a human and including your referral link. You can create a thread, you can create a meme, you can create an image, whatever you feel is the best way to prove that you are a human, and there will be some winners winning this promo code. What else we have? Lastly, I would say, let me review my notes, but we also opened this week the Rate to Earn bot here in Discord, where we will be giving promo codes, giving extra points for those who are the most active, for those who are engaging with our post in Twitter. And you have here a Discord bot to track the engagement that you do, and you will earn some points. And at the end of the month, we will reward the most active users. And lastly, yes, I have one more activity here that we just closed. Actually, this is the first stage in our collaboration with Interact. You had a quest where you fill all the tasks. You're gonna earn 300 power points that you will be very soon able to claim in the Interact webpage. You will be able to get there the code if you fill the 4 tasks correctly. And this is also alpha today, a lot of alpha, but tomorrow we are launching something new with Interact. We are making a stronger collaboration with them, and we're integrating our solution for their proof of humanity in Interact. And that's it from the community point of view. There will be more activities coming soon. a lot of exciting ones that we are cooking with other teams. But does it well? There is also another question that is super very repeated in the community. That is when regional channels. So far, we are not gonna create regional channels. As you have seen, we have been like progressively activating new things for the community. We cannot do like everything at the same time. So I know you guys that you love regional chats. We are working on that, but for the next weeks, we won't still have regional chats. That was a question that was super common here in Discord. And that's it. I mean, I've been reading the chat. Thank you, Ravi. Thank you, Alex, because I've seen that you've been very active also answering the question in the chat. Last chance for more questions. I will be reading the chat, but I don't know is Evin, Ravi, or Alex has something else to say. Otherwise, we will start wrapping up the Discord.
I think just a final word from my side. I think this is just a beginning in terms of what is our mission and vision, and we are super excited to drive our initiative across this journey. And thank you so much for everyone to be part of our community and supporting us.
Exceptionally well said, Ravi. Thank you again, everyone, so much for taking time out of your busy days to be here with us. As Ravi mentioned, and as we've discussed today, we have quite a lot of exciting things coming soon. And so it is entirely, in service of you all, our community, who we are making, these improvements and we are building these new solutions. So really thankful so much, for all of the questions folks asked here today. If you have more questions, if you're excited to discuss further, and there are topics that you want to cover, of course, the Discord is always open for business, and we really look forward to seeing all of you on chain.
And just from my side also, thank you very much, everybody. This was an exciting event. As you have seen today, a lot of reveals, a lot of alpha, a lot of exciting news, exclusive for this community. And this is what we can explain today, but I can tell you the future looks even brighter. So stay with us and refer this project to your friends, to your family, to your relatives, to anyone. We want to make the Billions Network grow. The more we are, the more value this network will have. Thank you very much, everybody, and really excited for the next AMA.
Thank you, Alex. Thank you, Evin. Ravi, was an amazing conversation. Quick reminder to follow Billions in Twitter and sign up at signup.billions.network. You have a promo code in the promo code channel that is expiring today. And three things to do before ending. First of all, if you take a screenshot of the Discord and you upload it to Twitter mentioning Billions Network, there will be promo code giveaways for those who upload it. Second, we will launch today a content competition for those of you who love creating content with promo code as prizes. And of course, be alert this week that we are opening the beta mobile app for the community. And actually, there will be only 10K people that can join, that can install the beta app version, both in Android and in Apple. So stay tuned to the announcement section that we will send in the links there. Again, thank you very much to Evin, Ravi, and Alex. Thank you very much for the community. See you on chain. Bye-bye.
See you on chain, guys. Bye-bye.